Hello everyone, I Zainab Tinwala, lecturer from Arihant College of Arts, Commerce and Science is back again to explain you all the next principles of Henry Fayol. Henry Fayol's eighth principle is principle of remuneration. The word remunerate means to pay an equivalent for a service, loss or expense. So, remuneration means the pay that you receive for a service. According to this principle, every employee in the organization should receive fair remuneration. Here, fair remuneration refers to what an employee deserves and what other organizations of the same industries are paying to their employees. The principle of remuneration says that when the employees are given a fair remuneration, they work with enthusiasm and show more productivity, which results in more output. The remuneration should be fixed by taking into consideration the skill, expertise knowledge, tenure, cost of living, market trends, profitability of the organization, etc. For example, every person joins the company or organization with the main intention of earning his bread and butter. In order to earn that, the salary or wages are considered as the most important value. Shortly speaking, his work helps him to fulfill the needs of life from basic to advanced need. The next principle of Henry Fayol is principle of scalar chain. Scalar chain means the hierarchy of authority from the top level to the lower level for the purpose of communication. This helps in orderly flow of information and communication. As you can see in the diagram, C informs B, B then communicates to A communicates to D, and finally D communicates with E. In scalar chain, the subordinates have to report to their immediate bosses. Scalar chain helps in giving orders from top to bottom and requesting something from bottom level to top level in a sequence. This type of chain helps to avoid chaos and delay in decisions. For example, in an organization, a general manager informs the decision to respective functional manager. Then the functional manager will pass it to the supervisor. The supervisor will inform it to the foreman, and so on the foreman to the workers. This is an example of downwards communication. Vice versa takes place in upward communication. It starts with workers and goes up to the general manager. If you take in your college, if the principal wants to communicate to the students or give some important decisions or message to the students, the principal will first communicate to the HOD. The HOD will communicate to the coordinator will communicate to the teachers, and finally the teachers will give the message to the students. In scalar chain, we have one more type of communication, that is gangplank. Gangplank means direct communication of one level with same level of management in an organization. This type of communication is used in emergency situation or to take quick decisions. Gangplank acts as a bridge between same level of management. As you can see in the figure, C can directly communicate to E and B can directly communicate with D with prior permission of A. For example, according to Gangplank, the information can be communicated at same level, that is, a sales manager can directly communicate with a purchase manager of the same organization in case of an emergency. Second example, a worker of one department can communicate to the worker of another department for quick decision regarding something with permission of higher authorities. Again, if you take an example in your college, two teachers of different stream can communicate with each other if the situation so demands. To come to the conclusion, according to the principle of remuneration, remuneration should be fair, reasonable, and satisfactory so that it helps to increase the productivity of an employee. And according to the principle of scalar chain, a Foreman line of authority moves from highest to lowest rank in a straight line. It specifies the route through which the information is communicated to a desired person. Thank you.